Well, welcome everybody to part 10 of Hard Truck 18 Wheels of Steel for the PC. Now, that's some exciting news. I just recently downloaded one of the older games I used to play a long time ago. Um, and it's one of the best to me. Just it's graphics are outdated by like 20 years, but it's not necessarily the graphics I look forward to. So anyway, it's a game called Sim Tower. It's a lot like Sim City that was released in the early '90s. But what was so cool about it is that you get to build your own tower. You get to add like condos and offices, restaurants, build elevators, uh, stuff like that. I don't know if we have. Holy shit. I don't have a hazmat license, I don't think. Do we have a hazmat license? Oh, well, anyway, let's go to Denver, because I don't think we can do that one yet. Where the hell is Denver? Oh. Actually, no, let's do this one. Oh, and this is a recurring job. Wow, okay, bulbs to... What? Oh, to Boise. Oh. Okay. Well, I didn't realize what it was, so... That's my bad. Okay. I guess we'll be doing that then. But anyway, getting back to the Sim Tower, I've been trying to find it because it ran off an old operating system known as MS-DOS for those of y'all that were into computers back in the early 90s. It was the operating system for Windows came about, so just to give you kind of a background of it, that's like one of the ancient operating systems that computers used back in the day. And well, it's one of the games that ran off it. It's when you first look at it, it doesn't look really too appealing, but after a while, it just gets really addictive gameplay. And there was a sequel that Sega released. It's called Yoot Tower. YOOT Tower. And it was basically the same game, but it was updated. And it really only was released for the Mac in 1995. But it just didn't really sell too well. And I never really even heard of it until the early 2000s. I was like thinking there's a sequel to Sim Tower. I was like, they had a Game Boy Advance knockoff of it called The Tower, which they had some characters and some stuff, but it was really kind of disappointing because you can only build to 50 stories, not 100. So it was a strategy simulation game, is what it really is. So I mean, you really couldn't do much with it. I mean, it was kind of a disappointment. So I don't even know why I went this way. Oh well. Anyway, I got distracted. I can always turn around. It's honestly no big deal. I need to top off and fuel anyway. Well, yeah, it's a loop, so it'll eventually get there. But anyways, I was saying, I'm like those two games. I finally found them because these newer generation operating systems, they don't, it doesn't work on them. So I finally was able to find one that worked. So I'm so happy about that. So. So anyway, this is pretty cool. So um, other than that, it's going pretty well. I'm actually filming this on a Sunday night, so it's not really nothing else better to do. I was checking out some of the games I downloaded. These games are really small. I mean, back in the day, these were considered large, but they're like a Sim Tower is like 9 MB maybe. In Ute Tower, the sequel was only 45 MB. So I mean, it's really small games. You can download them for free now. I mean, the games are so old that people just don't play them anymore. So it's pretty sad. Sim Tower is such a fun game. So anyway, they can figure out a way to film it. I like to at least show you guys Sim Tower. I know there's some videos of Sim Tower on there on YouTube already, but I kind of want to go through an entire playthrough of Sim Tower and Ute Tower. Give you both of y'all the kind of the same ideas of what to do. Now, I never really was able to make it all the way to 100 stories. It's a pretty difficult game, but that's obviously the goal of the game is to get to 100 stories. When you reach 100 stories, you get to put a wedding chapel on the top of your tower, and that's when you really win the game. There's limitations to it. You have only so many elevators and so many shops and so many stairs and escalators. Shit. Shit like that. So. But anyway, I'm gonna make this video a little bit longer because I wasted too much time with the intro. But anyway, so it's probably about 12 minutes. So I'll at least get started on this small road towards Boise, Idaho. So I have a recurring job, which I don't have any really money to hire somebody for it, but might as well work on the licenses right now. So it's a pretty good money if you look to it. But anyway, so yeah, so if I ever find some way to film it, I know I'll be able to film Ute Tower, because Ute Tower is modern day operating systems can actually, good lord, can actually play it, so that's pretty cool. And unfortunately, this truck is really, really slow. So, oh, okay. Alright. stop again. Well, okay, yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop here at the PlayStation. Man, we didn't even get far at all in this video. Kind of a waste, but oh well. Oh yeah, so yeah, I don't have my hazardous cargo license now. That's something that is optional. Um, like I said before in the past few difficulties, you can get it if you want to. I suggest getting it because it pays off because you can actually haul the more expensive loads. So it's really up to you if you want it or not. So anyway, I'm not gonna do it right now because I don't have enough money. So I want to be able to have a chance to upgrade my truck. So um, but anyway, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it right here. I am over my time right now, so. So anyway, with that, thank y'all for watching, and we'll continue on next time.